hiking with a group. Community counts. Buenos dias, my friend. It's been a while. Yes, it has. But it's a little bit on the family emergency. However, I am rededicating myself to my this morning show. Storms are gonna happen, but we're gonna continue. Just one holiday, but we're kicking off this October 4th, 2024. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, we always love to start with a dad joke, but today that joke is gonna be from somebody else. All right, let's bring up this buddy over here because he's got jokes for us. Let's see. Hopefully, I um I get it all right in here. Okay. So it looks like this one's not, but I'm going to go ahead and say it because it's not playing in here. That's all good. All right, you guys ready? Why are chickens so funny? I mean, I'm blowing it up because this kid is super funny. Thank you, Kristen, for sharing this dad joke with me. Because how did I do? Where's Jimmy to boo me? Oh my goodness. So why are chickens so funny? Because little kid is funnier. I promise you to bring this back to you on lovely what is it, Monday, that we're gonna do this. So anyway, guys, that is the dad joke of today. And I'm so grateful to be back. And we're gonna just go with the flow in here. Thanks for bearing with it. With sports, oh my goodness, what are we doing with sports? Let's do it. So I may be having a little bit of technical difficulties, but this is a dog right on his favorite thing, which is, yeah, no, it's not letting me. Okay, looks like a few items we're not going to be showing, but all right, no, actually, I think I could. Let's see. Let's see if you guys can see this. Oh, yay! There he is. There he is. Yep. He doesn't need anybody, people. He's got himself. Yeah. All right. So I put the bowl over here. All right. All right. And then I could just play. Making it bounce. Making it bounce. And he's got it. I love it, guys. Sometimes you got to make up your own sport. I am always in that school of thought of, obviously doing sports, making up sports, and all that good stuff. Okay, I want to make sure my mic is on. Okay, so we do have a topic to talk about, and then at the same time some important news because um, a lot of stuff has been happening, as you guys, if you're not aware, with Hurricane Helene, and just not just, like we are putting attention. Well, some people don't feel like there's attention in certain areas, but the truth is that there is lots of devastation. And I love giving shout outs to action takers. So that is absolutely what I plan to do. And what this show is about, giving that light to people who are doing just that. So before that, what do we have? What am I drinking here today? It is fall. um And I know in the midst of like craziness with political parties, political opinions, and tons of just craziness, smelling your cup of coffee. At least for me today, I'm trying the pumpkin spice latte from Trader Joe's. Let's see it. I mean, let's taste it. Yeah, and I didn't put any coconut milk today. Thank you guys for joining. Um, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. So it is absolutely delicious. Support us. You could do a mug, but today I really want you guys to support somebody else. We're gonna get right to it. We'll probably come back to family fun and the husband later. But for birthday shout out, today is Kristen's birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. We did Patty and Kristen in the morning. And from the show Community. Wait, that was the name of the show. It was Community. How funny. And it's this whole month's theme, the whole theme of October. It's community and how we could work with each other, even amongst like differences and all that. So happy birthday, Kristen. Her birthday was on the 3rd. Tell me what you did. I'm sure it was fun. So uh, the theme or the action taker, because man, we're gonna hike. We are actually gonna go on a hike on a journey of humanity, contributing to humanity. And I know all these themes and all my thumbnails were created all before any of this. I even like changed the one on yoga, which we can talk about it, the benefits of the community of a yoga place. But um, it's quite a hike because two things about North Carolina or what's happening in Western North Carolina is that was certainly a place that I was hoping to go the around our anniversary. Our anniversary was the 2nd. So shout out to us. And then we switched it to St. Augustine to go in December for my birthday and create that a thing. And it's just Asheville has always been in my heart. I've watched tons of videos. I've seen tons of property. It was one of those places that we were heading towards, and so it's really sad. And of course, we have friends who lost power. I'm not sure all the details just as of now, whether their home is still standing or not. But I do know that the devastation there in the community. I've dedicated myself to really wanting to just like see information and just going back and digging a little bit. And that's what I have today, because today I'm gonna give this light to this action taker who's in the ground, no political pull whatsoever, no agenda. Well, her agenda is to help. And I love that and I respect that so dearly. So this is Rebekah Mcnair, and you could follow her in her Instagram. And I did not write it down, but I could do it right now. It's gluten-free bread winner, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it here now under in the show. You'll see it all in the video description, but it's just important that we actually put it now because she's the person I'm talking about, and you could go and see all her videos on TikTok. If I know a lot of you don't have TikTok, I'm not sure why. There's so many people there who want to contribute to humanity. If you're thinking about your information being stolen, like if you have Facebook or YouTube and you're watching me in any social media, yeah, if you have Alexa, that information is already been given. But I am finding so many people who want to contribute to humanity. And this is one person that I was like, I personally want to do something. I know when Hawaii happened at the beginning of our morning show 1 year ago. um I There was so much information or different information that became so overwhelming, and I gave up, and I don't want to give up this time, because it doesn't matter about the but what am I going to be doing? So I've actually reached out to her. Hopefully she'll reach out back with my idea of how to help her with transparency, or just how to her goal is to communicate all the funds are being given to her church, to her personal GoFundMe, and to the other actually I don't have the name right in front of me, but the pilots that you could contribute, and then she wants to share where your funds are going. And I respect that, because I believe that's important. And then it really does motivate more people to give more. So check her out. Would I, let's see, I might yeah, let's just play, I believe. And yeah, so the challenge of the week, guys, is gonna be based on these videos. So here, I'll go over this first. Let me put this nice and big. And how do I remove that? Okay, so she's got her, let's just remove this for right now. Um her support, um her husband is going back and forth. I believe she's right now in Charlotte, safe with her two kids, but she is so hands on. She's a nurse, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit too, of all the ways that you guys could help. But first way is to, obviously, you could go back to her page, see her post. She's asking to share this information, so more in how to help. So I'm going to just give you a few. Okay, number one, you could go to her GoFundMe, where she wants to put even more information of how those funds are helping families. So that's that one. And I will again put all that in the description. Another way she wants you to help is through her church, or the church she's associated right now with, Valley Hope Church. And they have daily reports, some videos, and hopefully they'll get more videos, because she was asking for a videographer and photographer so they could put this information out to the world, because this is what's happening right now. I believe now it's finally catching a lot of people's attention. This is the other one that I was just talking about the pilots. These are just citizens who have been helping. And check out their goal, man. Their goal is 20,000. People are pouring in. And this I actually do want to share, because um it truly, let me see, hopefully, yeah, I did put it in here. But if you go to their Facebook page, and I'll tag you guys, if you go to their Facebook page, you actually see actual requests from people who are stranded, and they're responding to that. And hopefully, they have a team to just double check the severity of people's requests. Obviously take it by that, right? Like, when there's babies, there's elderly with need of oxygen. So obviously they're gonna go to those first before, let's say two adults or something like that. But um the information is there. I don't have much right now. I'm gonna start sharing them more in my personal Facebook as videos just come through, and I want to continue to share this information. I know maybe what was it, 3 weeks ago, guys, with the devastation of the shooting, and I also share their GoFundMe. I want to bring some updates and where that is going, and what's happening with the school, and also ways that we could help. But yeah, absolutely, guys. There's devastation, and people are currently still till this now there. Here's another way for all the people that want to send supplies. That's the address right there. It's 238 Airport Road, Stateville, North Carolina. Airport code KSVH. So yeah, so that's if you want to send supplies for the my gosh, I am forgetting the name of these folks here. You know, um it really does matter, and I am going to um yeah, we're gonna put it in the descriptions and the video description. Okay, so certainly, again, the address is right here. I'll put that in the description as well to send supplies. So if you have tons of supplies, you don't know where, again, there are rumors. Again, I have not, like, I of course I have seen the videos of like civilians trying to help in their own helicopters and not being able to, but now there's actually a force or a group who are still helping regardless, right? So another way for all the nurses, doctors, practitioners, there's a big huge help, and she is asking um, for you guys to head over there if you can. So I'm talking about everybody, anybody near North Carolina or South Carolina, or really, I know for like 9/11, like people like move across the country to help. And so if you're called, if you are a nurse, if you're a doctor and you're called to serve in your field, you can. You could go to this one again, and you could not just give financially, but give of your service. So you could, so again, I think, well, yeah, she is asking for EMTs, anybody, to head over there because the need is still great. I'm pretty sure she has an update for today. I have not checked today. This is her last update as of Thursday. And again, you could find her right now on TikTok. Is Has been like the number one social media outlet where people are pouring help. Like I'm overwhelmed with just seeing that, just the amount of humans. Because we could get angry and complain, but what does that do to the real devastation that's happening over there? Nothing. Nothing. And so I wanted to pick Rebekah. She's doing so many things. So she's working, um, and she's organizing all this from, I guess, family or friend in Charlotte. And then she is working tirelessly. So guys, the challenge of the week is to go ahead, help out Gluten Free Breadwinner with either her GoFundMe ad here that I will link. You could also make donations to the church that she's either associated or wants us or people to donate to, as well as the, oh my gosh, I don't know their name. It's terrible, but you guys, these are a group of folks, just civilians who are helping out and rescuing people. If you want to send supplies, you could do so at this address. Or if you are a nurse, doctor, practitioner, EMTs, they need you. So if you're called to do any of these things, please go follow this awesome action taker who's doing something about the devastation, instead of complaining. And I hope that's not us, right? I am trying to help in communication. So this is the first step of putting the information out there. If I need to come out more in my personal Facebook, I will do so with more updates. So more updates on what she's doing. You could just follow me in my personal Facebook, Patricia Kelly Zito, or is it Patty? Oh gosh, don't remember. Guys, thank you so much for putting attention to this. Again, she is actually looking to be ways of her transparency over all the funds are. And I believe that's important. And I know that with more videos and more pictures and more of where we see that our support is going, the more people are going to want to give. So if you're a church out there, if you're a nonprofit out there, let's do the same thing. Let's post videos and let's continue this conversation, because we're talking about like whole cities. And I know this is only Western North Carolina. I know Tennessee is in help, South Carolina, I know Georgia, in Florida. And so but right now this is where I, I'm putting my attention. And if that's something that you're called to do as well, then this is a great person to do so. I will see what else is out there, but I do know that the death tolls are actually higher right now in Western North Carolina. And I was starting to get overwhelmed about giving stats, and it's like, listen, there's devastation. How can we help? So I'm more into, if that was you, right? How can we help, and how can I show more of videos? And I'm gonna do it in my personal Facebook. So thank you guys for joining me today. As far as the community, and when it comes to hiking in community, there's the bonding experience of doing something together, about climbing, um, or doing something that's challenging. And so I wanted it to be about climbing the mountain of contributing to humanity, and how. So I shared a few ways, whether it's through money donation, whether it's your service, if you're a doctor, nurse, practitioner, EMT, whether you have supplies, extra supplies that you're like, what can I do with it? There's an address and all that. It's in the show notes that I'm about to write down for you guys. So thank you again for joining. Let's go on this hike. Let's strap our boots, and give in ways that we're called to do. This area, Western North Carolina, has been the most hit and impacted and isolated. And we're going to talk about it in the show. I'll bring more information on my personal, but I'll bring updates again on Mondays and Fridays. It's Friday, guys, and it is the end of our work week. I hope and pray that we all take one thing that we can do and how to contribute. My contribution right now is in communication. And if I need to head over there, it's challenging because there's so many things that we got to prepare in our home as well. But what I can do is communicate and share. So more information about Western North Carolina in my personal Facebook page. And we will continue to come back here in our morning show every Monday and every Friday, giving you the dad jokes and some of the videos, and really bringing light to positivity and hope versus negativity. So we're going to bring light to positivity, hope, and unity, versus the opposite, which is happening in so many platforms, which is negativity is instead of hope is that it's like just being stuck, and it's the end of the world and we're gonna all give up. And oh my gosh, guys, trust me, if we spend enough time in social media scrolling that information, we could all be there and get stuck. So I'm recommitting to bringing this positivity and bringing hope. And then how to unite, because there's so much pull, especially the political pull. I am not a Democrat, I am not a Republican, I do not want to associate whatsoever either pool party that is Absolutely not what I want to bring to this show. Thank you, Gluten Free, for being an inspiration of someone whose agenda is to help and to serve. So thank you so much. And her name is Rebekah Mcnair. So thank you. Make sure you follow her in TikTok and here with more information. But I'll bring more information on my personal Facebook. So let's stay positive. Let's bring hope and opportunity, and let's unite. Thank you guys so much for joining in today's show. We enjoy your weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Thank you so much. Let's grab a coffee